Yeah, man, we're here.
What?
Alkaline roots. Yeah, man, definitely, boy. So what? We saying?
Yeah, man.
We saying.
So I was saying about the CMOS, brother. Trying to ask you on the CMOS.
Oh, the brother. You should have questioned Eazi.
Yeah, like I like that CMOS you got there still in my fridge.
Mad. You want to know the science and the thing about this?
Yeah, I want to know the science. I want to know, is it the better quality of CMOS that I'm getting?
You know where it is? You know where it is as well, yeah?
Yeah.
I've got a big jacket there to knock off the blood cloud. But
Yeah.
Alright, the CMOS then. The CMOS. Now, you know where it is as well, though? It's understanding the origin of life.
Yeah, man, tell me more about the CMOS because I had some and I want to see. I don't know that it's working. I can't see.
CMOS feeds itself, so for to know where it's working is a little bit problematic, innit? A lot of people think, you know what I mean? Because it's not like a sugar rush, bro. It's putting back the nutrients that you've probably been living at least a decade of your life without. You get it?
So when I reach like 95, I'm like, yeah, it must be that CMOS got me hitting
Well,
95.
the CMOS will keep everything intact. So like how Dr. Sebi does his famous drop on his knees.
Yeah.
Then you know that is this.
Yeah. Nah, it's true.
Yes, I.
Yes,
Yeah,
I
man.
respect, bro. Bless it. You take Irish moss yourself? You ever make
Yeah, of
Irish
course.
moss?
If I ever make it,
Yeah.
not lately.
The CMOS.
Long time.
Yeah, man.
We don't know how to do it.
Well, do you know what? A lot of people don't want to waste their time on it.
Yeah. Like, a lot of people don't really know what. See, for me, yeah, been selling it for how long and seeing Eazi sell it, like not even just sell it, just the knowledge that he's had. I've seen him grow on it, so I've been always intrigued. I've always been intrigued more about the CMOS. Now we get told all these benefits, but at the same time, what's the science behind it? That's the thing that I've been trying to work out, because I'm finding a lot of people making CMOS with fruit. Yeah,
You can do CMOS with everything. Some people they soak it.
no, you know that. I'm saying the science between,
Oh,
because
yeah.
back home, you don't get someone who's gonna come and make a gel and put mango.
Mangoes, no.
Yeah, or they're gonna go and put banana in it.
I want to have it for it to last as
To
long as.
have it to last.
Yeah,
Like, I'm
that's
not
the thing.
saying to make it as a smoothie
Yeah.
or something like that. Seems more realistic.
Yeah.
You're not gonna have a mango sitting in the fridge for
2
like
weeks.
for 2 weeks.
Fresh.
Yeah.
Something
Fresh.
don't seem right with that.
Because people just drink it as soon as they make it, they drink it.
Right. But you see, with Eazi's one product, what I've noticed between him and I've sold about 10 different people CMOS, he's got a length of time where it's real, like it's still living. You understand what I'm saying? So it's all natural. But with
Yeah.
other people, I see they put sugar or preserves and all these type of things in it. And that's the thing that's confusing me. Can that be? Is that how we're meant to be using CMOS? Are we going to be getting the minerals? That's why I thought, let me ask.
There's many ways that can cancel out the minerals, and even up to cooking or heating it at a high temperature would not. You would lose a high percent of iodine, which you don't want too much of it anyway, because it messes with your thyroid. You know what I mean? But with like soluble vitamins like vitamin C, it kind of like it can easily be overheated and like basically evaporate. You know what I mean? But the science behind that, when you're cooking up CMOS, is to use the whole solution with the thing. It's like, you know, when you steam veg or cook up veg, a lot of the time when you boil veg, a lot of people drain out before they put their veg onto the plate of food.
Is that where
That's where a lot of the soluble
water?
nutrients is left behind within the water. You see what I'm saying? So you're eliminating a big major factor.
When you put veg in
I'm
that,
elder. I'm just letting you know. This convo is recorded, so we're having the conscious dietary convo for my channel there still. So just to give you a heads up. No, I mean easy herbs all day.
Easy herbs.
Easy herbs and alkaline roots.
You was talking about the veg and your cooking.
Yeah.
What do you do with the water?
But you use it, that's not a soup. You soup up the thing. Everything a soup.
You just
Soup
you
up.
don't throw it in.
No, you shouldn't. No, because you're gonna cut the thing in half.
So what about when people take a spoon of sea moss at a time? Like, what's the beneficial that they're doing to their body? Because people say, oh, you shouldn't take too much sea moss because you can overload yourself with too much sea moss. What do they mean by that?
I think the major factor of overloading anything when it comes to sea moss is iodine. Iodine can cause problematic within your thyroids, but that helps your body metabolize your cells, the nutrients. You see it?
Yeah.
So that's the main food, if anything, is iodine. But iodine already gets cut in half as soon as you boil it anyway. So the thing, but you can never get enough. Minerals, magnesium. You see what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You can this is the catch. You know when you go and buy vitamin C supplements?
Yeah.
Or calcium supplements?
Yeah.
You just buy that one nutrient supplement.
Okay.
Because nothing in nature comes by itself.
Yes.
Nothing in nature. So that's the catch.
Yeah.
It's where people think that when you're utilizing man-made things, thinking that you can just you need that boost of vitamin D.
Yeah.
Everything is accompanied. So vitamin D has to be accompanied. No. For you to have calcium, for example, now.
Yeah.
Calcium needs to be good for the bone, but they say, innit, yeah.
100%.
But it's a misnomer because calcium can cause damage to the bone if it ain't accompanied with vitamin D or magnesium in a ratio of 2 to 1.
Okay.
So if it ain't accompanied with D3, magnesium in a ratio of 2 to 1, it causes what you call calcification, which is start attacking your bones. It strips the calcium from it strips the calcium from your bone and then it starts eroding your bones. It makes your bones weaker for overload of calcium. You get it?
So
Everything in nature has to be accompanied for it to do justice to you.
can you tell me the ingredients of the sea moss?
The ingredients is 92 minerals, like 92. I can't name 92, but 92 nutrients. I'm talking about like vitamin D, vitamin K.
No,
That's what it is.
What did you put together? No, to make it. Just what ingredients?
Water.
There's water and sea and
yeah.
okay. Where's it from? The sea.
What? The sea moss.
Yeah.
The sea moss is from the sea. Yeah. The seaweed, isn't it?
So seaweed and water. That's what it is.
Yeah.
That's it. That's the
That's
ingredients.
it.
The seaweed and water.
Yeah.
Nothing else.
Nothing else. With my product there, I mix the seaweed with the fungi because they go hand to hand because they're cousins.
Okay, so
With
fungi.
the origin of life. That's what I'm trying to say. What I do with history and I do with science. So I go back. So I take you back to about 3.5 billion years ago, before humans ever existed, before there was oxygen on this planet. So that's how I do with my science. You get it?
Yeah.
So that's how it goes, bro. Without the seaweed, there won't be plant life. Without seaweed, there wouldn't be you.
I'm gonna go and get my trolley and come back. I can't.
Oh, you got cucumbers.
Just got cucumbers, proper.
So it's deep. So it's not even a catering to your taste box factor when I do with my stuff. My product is it's a historian and scientific basis. You see it?
Yeah.
Yo, my boy. Yo, Kazo.
Yo, Eazi, I see you still.
Yeah, man, slide through, bro. Hey, cuz man having a convo. Yeah, slide through, boy. The GoPro's on.
I need to get that, they got some seamless thing in there. I'm gonna go.
Yeah, 100. I'm here, cuz. Yeah, boy. Back.
They're £13 for the seaweed.
Yeah, boy.
Easy seaweed.
So there, boy, Eazi the bar. My man them clock me in there, boy.
What with the go live?
No, my phone is there. I'm not even live. That's straight up the GoPro.
I'm on
You're
live.
right, auntie.
Sorry?
I tell you right.
Oh, you on live?
Yeah, man. Must have slide past and see me, or see my car or something.
Nah, he said he's on live. Yeah.
Yeah, he's on that. But yeah, man, that's how it goes, though. What I do with the history, the origin of life, and the science perspective when I build all my products.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Do you know what I mean? So
Have you got the blue ones?
yeah. The
You got any other products?
Well, I've got that's the turkey tail that I mixed with. So that's a quick for your immune system that helps strengthens T cells and B cells, etc. So that's a good promoter of any viral good promoter of your immune system to attack any viral or pathogens within your system. You want to grab the turkey tail. I've got the cordyceps, another fungi that I mix with. Mixed with the CV that deals with like performance, athletic performance, help boost your energy. And I've got the liamine which deals with like.
So you say help boost your energy, what? Just do the same kind of job like Red Bull and things like that?
Well, it's not as effective because it's not effective charged because remember it's got caffeine.
Can I have some blue
Red,
ones, please?
Red Bull.
Alright.
And then with these man-made supplements that they make, they kind of like have a certain ingredient that's concentrated that gives you that energy, that rush.
Okay.
When you do with nature,
Have you got more?
you have small doses of the concentrated form.
Can I
Is that
have
aspirin
some more, please?
or painkillers? Aspirin. It's extract. It's an extract of the herb, isn't it? Aspirin. You know what I mean? But what they done is extract that specific nutrient and put it in the proof form or aspirin
Right
form
now.
to give it to you in a full blast,
I've only
basically.
got one. I'll
That's
leave
how it
that
goes,
back.
so
I'm going to get
What do you
my trolley. I
recommend? Just
can't
one
carry that.
spoon a day?
Bro, whatever suits you.
No, but you just said
You
don't
know this colour?
overdo it.
You've only got one.
No, I'm saying that you can't overdo it.
You can't overdo what?
You have-
You can't overdo having CMOS.
Yeah.
So what do you mean? Some power box the whole thing in one night.
Yeah, you're good to go.
You're good to go.
Yeah. Ain't gonna, you know what I mean? Unless you're allergic to
How
the
much you
actual
could
CBD,
get?
then that's the only thing that's gonna cause you problems.
They're one.
And like I said, if you got
£1
thyroid
for just one.
imbalance or
I didn't get them with my information.
Eh?
I didn't get.
but then again, once
my
you fall off
invoice
the
yet.
the iodine and all.
Okay. So, what would you say on the advice of taking CMOS with fruits and stuff like as a gel?
When it comes to fruits, once you're juicing or blending any fruit, you want to be eating it within like 12 hours or 24 hours.
Yeah. I agree. I agree.
Once you
Oxidation.
huh?
Oxidation.
Yeah, oxidation.
Yeah,
There's many
oxidation.
factors, and then you lose a lot of the nutrients if you prolong the life.
So
the
what
life
about the special cups that they got them to put in? They got special
certain-
seal type jars
Yeah,
that they
that-
say that you could
yeah.
do it and you put it in the freezer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, if freezer, when you're freezing things, that's another story. The freezing holds everything. If anything, if you freeze veg, you actually encourage more of the nutrients to be more potency. Yeah. If you
Yeah.
freeze veg,
Because they do that with
veg you can freeze
herb
it.
as well. Still.
Yeah. But there's many ways. You know what I mean? You just have to utilize how it works. But when it comes to fresh fruits and all that, really you want to be consuming it the day that you squeeze it or blend it. So you'll lose out on the nutrients. I don't know about all this fruity things, you know?
You say it's
You
alright.
reckon CMOS should be good on its own, innit? You don't need to do all of that, really.
Yeah, but there's no
Depending what you're catering for.
It's not really
Depending what you're
taste to
catering
it,
for.
is it?
What's that?
Seamless.
Nah, it's taste. Well, they say it's tasteless, but you taste a little bit of the seed still.
Tasteless.
That's what they say.
And
Yeah,
I
but a
take
lot of
the
people
6
taste the seed
coconuts
still.
Yeah.
Depending how you wash it as well.
and I leave my stuff
But then
there.
maybe
I'm
you
going to
don't
get
want
my
to
trolley.
wash it because you're gonna lose. You know what I mean? So it's a way. It's
I'll
a
come back
way.
for my
Yeah.
stuff.
But CMOS is good to go, man. It's good to go, man.
Yeah, CMOS.
It's the origin of life. It goes back. Fungi is good, but then a lot of people don't talk about the bacteria though. Probiotics.
What, bacteria?
Yeah, live bacteria.
A lot of people don't really know.
What's that?
Yeah, too much about it.
No, that's not really.
Oh.
Yeah, sorrel.
Sorrow, yeah, sorrow is quite good.
What's the difference between hibiscus and sorrel?
And this the same thing, different name, innit?
Same thing, different name. Why would they do that?
Because there's many,
What's
depending
the
on
name
what
that's
country
on
or
the
what part of the
subject?
land it's from, they'll call it different things, innit? Yeah.
She's on her, so it's just from a different country.
Yeah, for the certain part of the land call it hibiscus. But then again, you've got different strands of
Yeah.
anything. So I might be wrong. You know what I mean? But that's what it is, man. It's just understanding life, though. That's the thing. When it comes to nutritionists, you have to be a biologist.
Are you raw?
Am I? I'm a student of biology.
Listen,
I meant, do you eat raw?
Raw, what?
are you a raw eater? Like, don't eat no fish, this, that.
Yeah, I just eat plants.
Yeah, it's plant-based.
And fungi. Yeah, fungi.
And fungi. So
And
there's a difference between the fungi and plant-based business, isn't it? Like, I mean, like, 'cause when you were saying to me before about the fungi before the plant,
Yeah.
yeah, I didn't get that part.
Do you
That
eat
part.
quinoa?
Yeah.
So you have to
High
cook it.
amino acids.
How would you cook? You have to cook it.
Yeah. Oh, is that what you mean by eating it raw? Oh, okay, no, I'm not just raw based, no. I cook some stuff, yeah.
Half cook it.
No, you can cook it how you want, but the thing is, when it comes to cooking, you just have to just use everything in that pot.
Yeah.
Don't dash away nothing, really, realistically. So you're gonna waste a lot of nutrients if you do that.
Not dash away anything. What do you mean?
Like if you cook up a soup, or if you boil it, steamed veg. When you boil it or heat it up,
water.
take the water, you keep the
That's where
water.
all the minerals. Because people throw that away.
Yeah,
They throw it away and that's it.
it causes sober-proof vitamins that get released.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
No, I
Yeah,
just
what's
throw
that?
in my
You're
water.
alright,
You're right.
Yeah,
I don't cook my stuff. I cook it very
light.
right.
Wow.
Can you just eat my stuff?
Yeah,
I'm gonna cut me my coconut.
6 coconuts.
Yeah, give you time to cut me. Yeah. Thank
Yes,
you.
How you doing?
I'm
You good?
Yeah, we're just here having a reason.
Yeah, we got a GoPro on.
You're on GoPro, you're on camera
Easy.
right now.
Oh, what's that for? How you doing there?
Yeah, we couldn't ask him any.
This is like a
Yeah, do you have any
Oh, that's
question
good.
about the
Because we
CMOS?
don't do that much. You see what it is?
community team.
Question
Everyone
about-
wants to sell everything, but they don't know the science behind what they're selling.
Yeah. So are you doing a podcast kind of?
Yeah,
Yeah, you could
Yeah.
call it that, but
Yeah.
it's just, yeah.
raw.
You know, you can ask any questions. You know,
Yeah.
feel free.
I just kept the book my CMOS for Wednesday.
What? The drink.
Yeah.
Alright, let
Can
me
you
get
make
one
2 of them on Wednesday?
2 of them. I'll
Yeah?
sort it out for you, yeah. I've got them back in it.
The noni juice, when's that coming?
The Noonie. Do you know much about this? Easy.
No, you know.
No.
Yeah.
Noonie juice, what's that?
Noonie juice.
Fantastic, Jay.
Yeah.
This is a
What's it good for?
juice.
Yeah. Huh?
What's it good for?
God, you know what? Let me put it this way. I got a thyroid condition. If I drink that, I'll sleep. I don't
Okay.
sleep at all.
Okay.
This drink, yeah.
Yeah, that helps you to sleep.
Mad thing. May I have to do
Listen,
research?
you call it, well, Jamaicans call it
Noonie.
What's that?
Doppy
Sour
Soursop,
Duffy
Oh,
sour.
soursop. Why we call it soursop?
right?
man?
And Dominicans call it
Right.
something job. See, yeah,
Yeah.
So
something
where's
job.
soursop then?
How much is it then?
Soursop.
6.
£6.
Yeah.
Give me one, please. I'm gonna come straight back. Yeah?
You bro.
Noonie.
So let's
So it's a
so okay, yeah.
they connect it like with a seaweed.
Alright, let me show you. Cyano, a bacteria.
Yeah.
But bro, I'll have to explain it all though. So just be with me, yeah?
Yeah.
So in the origin of life, yeah,
Yeah.
you have 4 factors that need to be fundamental for life to exist.
Okay.
Yeah, so you have carbohydrates, yeah?
Yeah.
You have amino acids, yeah?
Yeah.
You have fats, yeah?
Yeah.
And you have DNA and RNA.
RNA.
You need to have this. You need to have this to make life, any type of life.
So hold
Fats,
on.
carbohydrates, sugars,
Yeah.
fats,
Yeah.
sugars, amino acids,
Yeah.
and RNA and DNA.
Yeah.
RNA is before DNA.
Okay.
Yeah. So RNA. Yeah. So you need to have those 4 factors. I can break down the RNA and DNA.
Yeah, I want to know because
RNA is stands for ribonucleic acid, yeah? Ribonucleic acid. So we're talking about nitrogen bases. We're talking
Yeah.
about RNA and DNA. DNA is deoxy, ribonucleic acid. So
Okay.
what's it saying? It's already saying that there's one lacking in oxygen.
Okay.
So that's the difference between RNA and DNA.
Yeah.
There's one lacking oxygen. Oxygen is vital. That's the reason why, you know, when it comes to RNA viruses
Yes.
and how it can and they can that's why COVID turned into many other species of because it has that extra oxygen that it can now move along the cells and it can adapt to whatever that you put yourself into. So it's a smart virus, mad, because of the extra oxygen. DNA is within a cell, so it can't leave because it doesn't have the extra oxygen. So that's why DNA is stuck within the nucleus of a cell and doesn't leave. For a cell to communicate to other cells, it has to go through RNA.
Okay.
And then the message gets sent out. That's why you got messenger RNA, you got T cell translation RNA, and then you got the rRNA. It's deep.
So it's
How am I going to watch this, Pence?
My channel.
Eazi.
What's the name of your channel?
Easy Herbs.
Easy Herbs?
Yeah.
I'll check it.
EAZI.
I'll check it. Anyway,
Yeah, man. Bless
sorry
you,
to
family.
disturb everyone. Have a good day, yeah? Take care.
Thank you.
Yeah, so, alright, so we have these 4 factors that help produce life now, yeah? Yeah? So we need those 4 factors. With that, we're talking about the origin of life, yeah? We're talking about where these factors are. Now, there's a theory of how water came into existence on Earth.
water.
Water.
The one that people drink every damn day.
Yes, bro. The one that...
It's everything.
Yeah.
Water, there's a theory that water wasn't on Earth naturally. It got hit like a meteoroid. So in the universe, water is floating as a meteoroid or a meteoroid.
Okay.
Ice cube.
Ice cube.
So where done? The theory says water clashes with the Earth, landmass, yeah, and then obviously, like, you know how, what's it called again? What's that cold place, man? Antarctica.
Antarctica, yeah.
Can you see how the ice is?
Yeah.
So this is where the theory come to a conclusion how water came into Earth now, yeah?
Right.
Through the sun now started melting down, yeah? At this time there's no oxygen. Because remember, water comes with oxygen, H2O.
Yeah, H2O, yeah.
You see it?
Yeah.
So now when this explosion or the comet hit the Earth, the sun obviously melts some down. This is where now organisms start to appear. Yeah.
Okay.
So the first factual finding of an organism was bacteria. Yeah.
Right.
Bacteria at the time, probably about 3.5 billion years or even older, they was feeding off the oxygen ions within the water. So there wasn't no oxygen in the atmosphere now. There's no water, there's no oxygen in the atmosphere. It's in the water. But it's ions. It's ions, oxygen ions now. So bacteria was feasting and surviving off the oxygen ions within the water. Yeah? And like I said, they haven't come with a conclusion, a conclusional fact. That's why it's called a scientific theory, because they're trying to work out how these 4 elements have come together to create organisms, but they're trying to connect the dots slowly. Yeah? So we know that bacteria that predate the bacteria that I'm going to be talking about in a minute was there, and they were surviving through ions, oxygen ions within the water. Yeah. But then now you got a bacteria. That's my boy. Now you got a bacteria, which is bacteria.
Yeah.
Changed everything. Now we're talking about natural selection. It changed everything. It changed the way organisms thrive. Because now everything on this earth is trying to survive.
Yeah.
We're thinking that everything in our body, everything. Why do you think even cancer cells? We are trying to survive on this earth, bro. Everything in life is trying to survive.
It's trying.
It's fighting, trying and fighting. Bro, evolution, everything is going to be extinct. There's going to be new species and specimens and organisms that's going to be created that's how, like, no Homo sapiens sapiens. They come, brother, we weren't the first humanoid on this earth. You got the Neanderthal, you got the Vizians, you got the Homo erectus, you got the Homo... Man, there's a camera behind you, but so all of these type of archaic humans all predate us. So we are trying to live.
Yeah.
We are trying. We're not trying. Evolution, Neanderthal died out. The Vizian died out. We're the last. We're Homo sapiens sapien. We cannot interbreed with the Neanderthal. That's the reason why white people's immune system is weak. because the Neanderthal traits within the DNA has trickled down in there, and then you can see how and how their facial and their body structure is different to the original man, which is the Homo sapien in Africa. So you can see how everything on this earth is trying to live. Nothing is made here for life. That's why I want to make it very clear.
That's so true.
We're fighting everything to fight to live.
That's so true. That's so true.
So let me go back to the cyanobacteria. So now the cyanobacteria found a new way of survival. New way of survival, yeah? So what it done, as the other bacteria and the archaeas and the viruses were eating the surviving off the ions in the water, cyanobacteria started photosynthesizing the sun.
Deep.
And then and then that's when it caused what you called when it started photosynthesizing with the sun, it started producing oxygen into the atmosphere. You get it? So now what happens? Through millions of years or thousands of years, the rest of the bacteria that was surviving off the oxygen in the water died off. The cyanobacteria won, basically, and what it done through there, it started breeding more. Breeding for now. This is where it turns into what you call prokaryotic. Prokaryotic is cells from bacteria.
Does the body live off bad bacteria and good bacteria?
Yeah, that's later on in the line. I'll get there. I'll get there. So bacteria is a type of cell. That we don't have. We're not probiotic organisms. We're eukaryotic. So this is how they can work out the evolution process, because it's an older process of our cells that we have. The older process, older version, which is called prokaryotic, where it has organelles that we have, but it's not structured. So this is how they work out the origin of how this turned into that. Because now our cells, which is called eukaryotic, is structured. It's got organelles. It's got it's got the endoplasmic reticulum. It's got the DNA within the nucleus, etc. You see it, and then through the cells that we have now, created seaweed organisms. You see what I'm saying? Remember, cells come together as tissues. Create tissue, tissues create organs, organs create organisms. You see what I'm saying? So through that process, it started creating seaweed, because now we're still dealing with the ocean. Our origin is the ocean.
That is true. I was saying
Ocean,
that,
The ocean. Without water, we would not be.
We would not be on.
You see the Arashima drink there, what is your seamus?
Because I see you went and break this all down, and you was talking about seamus first, and you took me off the subject, but I'm like,
now it's coming back now.
You're coming back.
I took you back to bacteria. That's what I'm trying to say.
Back to fucking. Sorry, back to
where there's no oxygen on Earth.
Before there was life.
Is that cucumber?
That's what you have to do.
That's cucumber.
Is that
So now seaweed
all that thing you buy in supermarket and that
goes back to.
That's the real.
It's the proper thing.
I don't want to throw a date, but I always say about 2.5 billion years. That's how old seaweed was in the ocean.
It's
One of the first things.
Yes.
Similar.
That's what I'm telling you.
It's actually like courgette.
So imagine before you existed, this existed. So without this, you wouldn't exist. So this makes you. This contribute to your existence. So everything. So when we do as a nutritionist or something that do with dietary, we have to go back to the source of our existence, which is bacteria, seaweed, because seaweed created seaweed. So like the bacteria created seaweed, the seaweed branched off and created fungi, and then the seaweed branched off and created plant life. The green algae, the green seaweed created plant life. Plant life, seaweed travels into the earth, to the land, and then the first form of plant, which I can't remember the name of, started growing without roots, bro. Without roots. It started forming. That's why seaweed
You go on.
get their nutrients from rocks. It's called idotrophic.
Idotrophic.
Iontrophic.
So all this sea moss and seaweed.
Not all of them.
Oh.
Some of them have autotrophic, and you have autotrophic, iotrophic, and then you got heterotrophic. Fungi is heterotrophic because it gets the nutrients from the ground that it lives on. Yeah.
So fungi is what's on the rocks, yeah? The green stuff.
Fungi is formed everywhere. You can find it
Everywhere.
in like trees and everywhere you find
Ah.
fungi, different species of fungi.
Different species.
Yeah. But that's how they
Is there
generate
someone's
the
good
food.
for you and someone's bad for you?
Of course it is. Everything in life is good. There's seaweed that is bad for you, bacteria that will burn you up into earth, bro. That's what I'm trying to say. It's a balance with everything.
Yeah. Yeah, everything has a
There's
balance.
It's not one way system. It can't be. Life don't function like that.
So what, man can't be vegan alone then?
Well, vegan,
Yeah.
of course you can be vegan alone.
So in that sense, what like when you say balance?
But then again, you can still eat meat.
Oh, you can, yeah.
No, I'm saying you can't.
Oh, it's up to me, yeah.
everyone-
But I'm
everyone-
saying like, does it make sense for us to eat meat?
It doesn't because
It doesn't, innit?
it's
Yeah,
shut.
yeah.
It's shut down shop.
Yeah, yeah.
The
What are you saying
benefit.
about meat though? What's the...
Well, it's many factors.
Meat's a mad thing.
It's many. There's for one that everyone talks about is mucus. That's just one of them. It's acidic, so it feeds your body ions that attacks your cells, called free radicals. What else does it do? It's high in amino acid that keeps cancer cells alive, which is methionine. There's many factors, man. There's
That's
many,
fact.
many factors the way you should. And it attacks your microbiome. It attacks the bacteria that I was just talking about. That bacteria that I this name that was 3 point. It's still in your. It's still in your stomach now, brother.
Is there any good meat to eat?
Nah,
Just all.
all meat is acidic, and a microbiome attack. Attacks your microbiome. You need. So look, me going back to history, telling you the origin is bacteria and etc.
Yeah.
Now, when you do with dietary, it's not you that you're looking after, because that's not your origin, and that's not your main system. Your main system is foreign organisms, which is bacteria and viruses that keep you alive and even make you think how you're thinking. So it's mad, it's deep.
What make ain't the parasites though? What making you
There's parasites
make you think?
and there's
the way
good
you
bacteria. Probiotic is good bacteria. The parasites that you're talking about is called what you call pathogens, which is bad bacteria. The COVID-19s and etc. And the viruses. There's many.
It's clean, fam.
Yeah, well, getting there slowly, man. But yeah, man, that's the thing. The
Are
knowledge
you
goes deep.
live?
Yeah, that's the thing. That's all I'm popping, bro. But yeah, man, that's the. I don't know if you want.
Yeah, I see the live. Like my phone.
Are you on this thing?
Taking it home?
Yeah, taking it home. Yeah, yeah. You know what? It's
What are
random.
you chopping up?
That's what he said. He saw you.
Oh, there we
Bro,
go.
randomly, I was getting in my car and my phone started bugging in my pocket. I heard noise on my phone that I didn't even click on it.
Yeah.
And I just see it was on the live. And I see you, I was like,
Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy.
Oh, I was meaning to road you anyway. He was sending some product thing. I see it on his Insta, but it's sold out, man.
That, bro.
Straight away,
That's the
innit?
thing. First thing in the morning,
Yeah, man.
people are raiding at the shop.
Yeah.
Why you get the coconut water for?
Go home for that water.
I mean the coconut. Like you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no water in there.
Yeah,
There's water in there.
Yeah, it's got water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, why do I get it?
Yeah.
Why do you drink the coconut water?
Why do I drink it?
Yeah.
What, in terms of the benefits to me?
Yeah.
I don't know, fam, but I just know it's. I don't know. You're gonna have to.
It's electrolytes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
the body lives off electrolytes. Once
Okay.
you put electrolytes in your body,
Yeah.
certain times when the blood or certain things in your body that needs to be cleansed, this coconut cleans it. What it does,
Oh.
it cleans it and it takes it out of your pores,
Okay.
out of your blood, your
Okay.
sweat. That's what electrolytes do. It finds where certain things are
Yeah.
and then bam,
Okay.
deal with it.
Okay.
That's why a lot of people, they were
Yeah.
healing themselves through the COVID. I opened up through the COVID.
Oh, so you open up?
I opened up when COVID happened because I see that a lot of people.
What, you allowed to stay open?
Yeah, I was allowed because I dealt with fruit.
Oh, you dealt with fruit, okay, like
Fruit
medicine
and
basically, yeah.
Food never
mate.
got locked
Of
off.
course, yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
True,
So
true,
what
yeah.
I found with a lot of
Yeah.
people, they had to kind of heal themselves
Yeah,
naturally instead
naturally.
of going to the hospital.
Yeah.
'Cause everyone was gonna go and take the injection.
Yeah.
Everyone was on the
Right,
injection.
that's why everyone's on.
Myth.
You understand?
That's
what
what
I'm
everyone's
saying?
on, bro.
That's what
Quick, the
everyone's
fast,
on.
the
The
fast.
injection. So
Yeah.
this shot was the way to say, look, you can still deal with this thing.
Yeah.
But
100%.
alkaline stuff help with your immune.
Yeah, it helps
Definitely,
with your
definitely.
immune. It once it attacks your lymphatic
Yeah.
system,
Yeah.
bam.
I can't lie, if it weren't for Eazi, I wouldn't be in the shop today. Like, Eazi showed me
Easy's
the
a
way.
foundation of
Trust
what
me,
you see in there
yeah,
now.
man. It showed from early. But I used to argue with this guy, but I didn't even. The whole end used to argue with him, you know. I used to argue this guy all the points he's bringing. Then we used to rate it, but then after I thought to myself, you know what? This guy was making sense the whole time, and then I just started gaining knowledge and knowledge. You know what I mean? The way this guy changed his life,
It's just start listening. It's
Yeah,
before,
yeah.
because people don't listen to understand.
Yeah.
They listen to respond.
To respond, yeah.
So when you start listening
Yeah,
and really
to
just, you know
understand,
what, let me listen to understand and ask
Yeah,
questions.
it becomes different. It becomes different.
Bang, bang, bang.
Yeah,
Peas, alkaline roots, make sure you're sharp at that.
Bro.
Get your sync, and then look, Easy come through and we can kick some science. So the reason why you
Oh
want,
yeah, but listen, I
Go on.
want to see Moss.
You got more? You got more?
no,
Yeah.
he got some
Two
some
more in
things.
there.
I've
Alright, let me
been,
go
I've been
on
making
the
some.
bro.
So
Let me go
your
on
CMOS,
CMOS as well.
your CMOS is a different level to all these other CMOSs I've got.
Well, it's science based, and look out for Easy CMOS and astaxanthin.
Astaxanthin.
If you don't know about
Yeah,
astaxanthin,
yeah.
Astaxanthin is like, for some people that might not know what that is, because you're so scientific, you're using
Yeah.
words that are kind of thing.
Right.
But
Yeah, a couple
what
of
is
words.
that?
Alright,
Because
astaxanthin.
even me, you're throwing me off, and I study. So let's talk.
Yeah,
All I know is that it's in
couple
red.
words, but I'm
Yeah,
like,
astaxanthin is
It
a
adds up.
component that comes from a microalgae, and the name is so long. I would love to remember it,
Yeah.
but it's just too long.
Oh,
It's called
okay.
like hemo
Swear down.
something. It's a
I'll run
microalgae.
from you, I'll pay my card.
So it's not even seaweed. It's something that you can see in a microscope, bro.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Yeah.
It's not a seaweed.
It's not a seaweed that you pick up. It's a micro seaweed.
It's a micro seaweed.
Yeah. So astaxanthin is a powerful component, because if you go check out Easy Herb's YouTube channel, he's got a video where he does a presentation about the human eye.
Yeah.
Yeah. With the human eye, I broke down the science and the biology or the anatomy of the eye, and then we've gone
What is it
into a little bit more of depth on what creates the eye. So now, jeez, we want to start. We going to
Yeah,
say
we
eye or what?
Alright,
What
yeah,
do you think?
you going where?
So you want me to explain how you see?
Yeah.
You
And
got
what-
me hooked. You got me.
All right, cool.
I'm locked in, man.
You locked
No.
in. So how your eye works
Yeah, I know.
is through
You're right, bro.
electromagnetic field. Yeah. Waves.
Yeah.
Waves. Waves. This is how you see. Yeah.
We don't know the
The
exact
UV
time.
rays
It's probably gonna be
travels
between
in what you
7
call
and 9.
photons. Photons.
Yeah, between
PHOTON. Photons. Yeah.
5.
It travels, and what it does, it gets to where you have
or maybe like
your
5,
cornea, your cornea goes through your pupil, you got your iris that controls how much light
That's
goes
like
in.
11.
You know,
Yeah,
you know,
11,
you know that
11.
famous color that everyone has. It controls how much light. That's why when it's dark, it kind of like
most probably
turns
you know,
pimple.
when I get
No, it's
confirmation all the
smooth.
time,
And then when you light shine in your
I
eye,
really know, like,
it opens up.
to confirm in it. But for now,
You see what I'm saying?
probably gonna be around
Because
that
that's
time.
in control of
It's
how
not
much
gonna be at the beginning.
how much light
It's
travels,
not like
photons
you
travels
can
in your eye.
Should we go the other way around though? If you shine the light in
Debut,
my eye,
innit?
I wanna
Yeah.
close.
No, what it does when your eye when it's dark,
Did you know
your
what?
eyes
Yeah, do
your
you know
eye
what
don't
kind
need
of
to open up because there's no light traveling through. So it goes in sleep mode. When light is shined,
Yeah.
it opens up because now it wants to it
Because
needs
it-
information for you to see.
Because it's J.
So it opens up. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So now the eye travels through
Oh,
what you
yeah,
call the
yeah,
pupil,
yeah,
the black
yeah.
dot in your
You
eye,
picking
but then
up,
it enters into what you call the
3100
lens. So the lens
VIP inside.
is at the back of your pupil, which determines where
Yeah,
the
yeah.
photons get to in your eye. So the first stop it hits is what you call the macula. Macula deals
Yeah,
with
like,
central
yeah, it
vision.
depends on the price,
Yeah?
yeah.
So it helps with your vision.
Yeah,
Central.
Central.
Macula,
Let me know,
macula is
obviously,
a
let me
substance
know
within your
let me
eye
know
that deals with your
obviously
central
time, innit,
vision.
'cause these tickets
And
are
then
flying
the rest of the
above.
photons will hit the ousteria of your eye, which is called the retina. The retina
then
is where you see
I'm waiting to get
the
the confirmation. Once I get
everything,
once I
basically,
get
yeah?
the confirmation.
You see what I'm saying? So
I'll let everyone know.
with that, within the retina, you have what you call the optic nerve. Yeah, the optic nerve is the base of where the light travels to. Behind the optic nerve, you have what you call a glia cell, which is called ganglion cell. Yeah, that ganglion cell receives that information, but because it's a specific cell, it has to go through another cell to get to where it needs to go for your eye to translate what you see. So through the ganglion cell, which is a glia cell, it communicates to what you call a bipolar cell, a bipolar neuron, which is a neuron that has two synapses on both sides. that communicate from one cell to another, because a cell can't directly communicate to other cells without this a mediator. So the mediator is what you call bipolar neuron, and then the bipolar neuron communicates to what you, or branch off into what you have rod and cones. Rod and cones are part of the retina that deals with the colors that you see. So rods is black and white. Cones is 3 colors. I think it's green, blue and red. One of these 3 colors, yeah? And basically when the light travels, it will hit those cones, and whatever it hits, it will make up what you see. You see what I'm saying?
And that's all in the eyes.
That's in the back of your eye, which is called the retina.
The retina.
Which is very important. I'm gonna get to my point. So I'm gonna get to my point. So yeah, so like I said, you have many cones on one bipolar neuron. So you have many cones. No, actually, you have one cone to a bipolar neuron.
Where were they? Shout.
In the cup.
In here,
So
but obviously
yeah. So for one bipolar neuron, you can only see one color. Yeah?
Yeah.
But with the rods, which is black and white, you have about 10 rod to one bipolar neuron. So that means that when you see things, yeah, it knows directly what you see in colors, but when it's black and white, it's varied. That's why in dark you can see the outline of stuff, but you can't really see because there's no light for you to see anything.
Yeah.
So that's what happens. That's like, you know, when, like, let me give you an example of explaining exactly what I'm talking about. Have you ever looked at something for so long? Yeah? Concentrated looking at something for so long. And then you move your eyes or something and look into like something clear. And then you start seeing the vision of what you was looking at for so long in that clear vision.
Yeah. But
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. But
So
why?
what's
But what do you think that happens? It's
Memory.
because no, the rods, it's because the rods, yeah, was firing off for so long, because you were looking at one thing for so long, yeah, it kept on firing. So when you moved your concentration to something else, it kept on firing. So it's showing you that you can play tricks with your eyes, because now your brain, the rods is telling you that you're still looking at that same thing, but really you're not. You moved your eyes somewhere else, but it's still firing the projection. You see it? So that means that you can actually trick your eyes. So let's get back to it now, yeah? So the information gets deciphered by the rods and cones, and it gets sent back to your optic nerve, which sends
What is the optic nerve? Sorry, bro.
the optic nerve is the first base of the retina that transfers the information that you're seeing to your brain for decipherment. Decipherment.
Okay.
Yeah, which is what you called, it sends it through what you called the glossopharyngeal, if I'm not corrected, the glossopharyngeal or the cranial nerves. No, actually, no. I made a mistake. That's for your taste buds, if I'm not corrected. But through the optic nerve, the information gets sent to what you call the thalamus. The thalamus area of your brain deals with emotions. So that's why when you see someone that you remember, the first thing you do is get an emotional response.
Because it's like, oh, I've seen him before.
Exactly. And then you're thinking, innit?
Yeah,
when did I see this brother before? Because now your frontal lobe is getting the information, and now you're deciphering where you actually seen the brother.
Where is the frontal lobe in your brain?
The frontal lobe is on the front, but let me get there. So like I said, you see through your eyes, it hits your emotional area. That's why when you see it up, you're already like bam, ready to go. Yeah. So it hits the emotional area, which is the thalamus part, and then it goes to what you call your occipital lobe. Your occipital lobe is where the decipherment of what you see happens.
What happens?
And that's in the back of your brain. Before it goes into your frontal lobe, which now you decipher what you see.
What happens when you see is like deja vu or something?
Yeah,
That's
deja vu.
Deja vu is not really nothing to do with your eyes. It's your memory. That's like your
subconscious.
That's your memory. There's many. We can go deep when we talk about
So
that.
now it's doing with your eyes. Yeah.
But let me jump into the nutrition factor of your eyes now. Yeah. So like I said, I just broke down how your eyes work. But with the macula and the retina, yeah, that a lot of nutrients don't speak about. A lot of people don't know because you don't know the biology about. It's made up of a substance.
Okay.
Do you get it?
Yeah.
It's made, the macula, what deals with your frontal vision, and the retina, which deals with your vision, it's made up of a substance, bro.
What substance? That's the question.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
What
like,
substance?
see, the thing is, you've gone into the science. See, people go on the basis. They're like, you know what, I base it on this, I base it on this, I base it on this. But you've gone so deep, some of the words you're using and certain frequencies that you're using, it's a higher scale of knowledge to know certain things. So if you kind of, in a way, I understand what you're saying.
But did you understand what I broke down for you to understand how it works?
I got that. But some of them words there, we never see that one there before. So it's a new
Because
style.
when you're explaining stuff and then there's some words, you need to explain what the word means.
Yeah.
as
Okay.
well.
Yeah, it makes
Which
life
one? Yeah,
easier.
well, then ask questions. But like I was saying, the macula is that, like I said, is that part of your eye that deals with the frontal vision. Yeah. The frontal vision. That is constituted by a substance that can't be made in your body.
It can't be made.
It cannot be made
So
in
where
your
is
body.
that frequency coming from?
Blood clot.
You can't even answer it.
You have to maintain it or you can feed it.
Yeah.
There's something
that
called
makes sense.
essential amino acids or essential vitamins and non-essential. Why do you think it's essential and why do you think it's non-essential?
So what would you feed it with?
Essential. Now I'm sure to show you something. The reason why this substance or nutrient that is essential and non-essential, because your body can't make it. When it's non-essential, that means that your body can make it.
Okay.
So you don't have to get it through dietary. The body can make it. You say non-essential. Now essential is you have to require this nutrient through dietary. So basically,
cousin, we get with £1 for something to eat, please.
no change.
No change.
Sorry, So, yeah, macula and the retina is made up of a concentrated form of a substance that can't be made by your body. It's essential for you to obtain through dietary.
Yeah.
Listen, opticians ain't speaking. The substance is called, I know everyone's waiting for it, zeaxanthin,
Zeaxanthin.
and lutein. These are powerful carotene. These with they're powerful carotene deals with pigmentation that's only found in your retina and your macula.
Your macula is what? Sorry.
That it's a substance within your eye that deals with central vision.
Central vision.
Yeah.
So you just said eating carrots is good for your eyes. Is that?
Bro.
Yeah. You know the carrot game, because people eat carrot and they're like, oh, I can see in the dark. I don't know, but this is what I heard.
That word. So yeah, is what you telling me about?
Well,
what kind of carrots do you feed?
Like I said, it's a carotene. Carotene deals with any fruit that has pigmentation.
Pigmentation. Like
Bright
people
colours.
name me like 2
Bright colour, carrots is one of them.
carrots.
Yeah, it's bright colour. Yellows, all the fruit that you have is high in carotene because it's got different colours.
Okay.
High in
But
pigmentation.
Does it matter? Because some of these fruits, the skin, and we're eating what's inside. So
but it's still. But what creates the pigmentation on the skin is the content of the carotene.
fruit. Okay.
You see what I'm saying? But like you said, there's levels to it.
Yeah.
There's level of carotene, or zeaxanthin or lutein within fruits and veg. So now when people pick up carrots, their truth is true, but it's a half truth. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like I said, you have to find zeaxanthin or lutein within dietary. I say Gucci berry is one of them.
Gucci berry.
Gucci berry is one of them.
It does
But then like I said, astaxanthin tops them all off, and you can only find that in micro seaweed.
So would you say all seaweeds is the one?
Seaweed, whatever, cater to whatever you need.
So like them oyster mushrooms there. What's the powers behind eating those oyster mushrooms?
Well, we know it's heterotrophic. It gets its nutrients from its surrounding.
It gets
So
its nutrients from
its-
natural surroundings.
Yeah, it's natural surroundings. So we know that it feeds that for
That's
one.
deep.
Yeah,
So that's
heterotrophic.
basically you're saying all nature that's surrounding it and everything living.
Yeah.
That's how the oysters are made, basically.
Yeah. Everything is one. That's why I can take you back. I take you back to how water travels through blood in the universe, bro.
What about the oxygen, like for the brain? That was a discussion.
Right, let me carry on with that. Well, with oxygen for the brain. With
Yeah.
oxygen. Okay, now that's another subject. Where
That's important, you know. A lot
Oxygen.
of people ain't got that, and I swear that starts all
Ain't
like
got what?
dementia. It starts like memory loss.
because you're not getting enough oxygen to your brain.
Yeah, getting enough oxygen.
seizures as well.
Seizures. Yeah, that's another one. Seizures. I've noticed it does that a lot.
I want people to interact. How many views have you got in that store?
Just 5 for now.
Oh,
it
for
was,
now.
It was going
But-
up because you use some different words.
Everyone
People were
don't
ducking
bother.
out, blood. Some people even
But what I was
trying
gonna say now, How do you think oxygen? Well,
How is oxygen created in these type of things?
we know that, like I just said, the cyanobacteria. People don't even know where majority of the oxygen come from. Where the majority of the oxygen come from, in your perspective, in your studies?
Trees.
Strokes, yeah.
The majority of the oxygen come from trees.
Yeah.
Incorrect, you know.
Yeah, because they say it's all
That's-
trees.
that's-
Like when you
Yeah,
have
but
trees
that's common knowledge.
So yeah.
Everyone grew up with that. I grew up with that.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I'm
trees.
saying. And that's incorrect.
And
Majority of the oxygen not come from trees.
and some from my melanin.
What?
from the
oxygen.
melanin, oxygen.
It's come out your oxygen come out your
You
melanin.
heard about that yet?
Nah.
That's a different conversation.
Yeah. Definitely show me about that. Show me about that.
We
But
talk about
okay,
it soon.
majority of the oxygen is come from the seaweed.
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 So all that sea moss.
I just told you how the cyanobacteria
Yeah.
produce oxygen in the atmosphere.
Oxygen. So this.
So
The oxygen is produced by
seaweed is in the
Somebody
sea.
wants to know what
By
is
bacteria.
causing- What
By
is somebody
bacteria
wants to
seaweed.
know what causes strokes?
strokes. Do you know what? That's deep still. I'm not even gonna front that. I looked too much in it.
Yeah.
So strokes.
That
What
was a
strokes?
different
No, but what strokes
conversation.
deal with though? What strokes deal with? Is
Well,
it
a
a
lot of people have
circulation? What's-
oil circulation, blocks of circulation, too much oil on the heart, all these type of things.
So now, okay, so when we deal with heart and circulation, yeah, now you're still dealing with oxygen again.
Oxygen, that's why I would
So
ask you.
oxygen, yeah, definitely. Oxygen is needed for your cells to produce APT.
Thank you.
APT.
T.
APT or
Yeah.
is it APT?
Yeah, yeah.
APT is energy.
Mhm.
Your cells is 37.5 trillions of cells in your body.
Definitely.
They all got different functions. They all utilize nutrients for different courses.
Yeah.
So yeah, so definitely oxygen is needed for cells to even function, to make those movements.
Yeah.
The same way that you need oxygen to move.
Yeah.
The cells are it's the exact same as you.
Yeah.
If you stop breathing now, what do? And then you drop dead. That's the same with cells.
So you were saying oxygen, most of the oxygen
Come from seaweed.
more than trees.
Yeah.
So
okay, so
somebody
trees-
was asking me what is the link. Sorry to stop you.
Yeah, that's
What
cool.
is the link between stroke and high blood pressure?
We're still doing about the circulation of
Circulation. So it still goes
red
back
blood
there
cells.
again. Red blood.
Yeah, but I have to look. When we say high blood pressure, yeah, but
Yeah.
when it comes to high blood pressure, it's a high hormone imbalance where it kind of like it's like a rush of sugar in it.
Okay. Yeah.
So
yeah.
it's increasing the hormone that like insulin and things like that.
Yes,
But I
ma'am.
will definitely look into more about that. And we talk about high blood pressure in a minute. But I'm just giving you a major factor. But let me talk about red blood cells now, because that's the
That's
transportation
the
of
main
oxygen around your
issue
body.
where everyone's getting cancer and all these type of things.
Red blood cells' duty is to carry oxygen around the body for cells to use to make as nutrients.
Yeah.
That's what red
Carry
blood
that, I
cells
didn't see a
function
bad
That's
for.
alright.
darling.
Yeah.
And how it does it within the red blood cell. Within a red blood cell, you have what we call the hemoglobin.
Oh, sorry.
Hemoglobin is a protein
It's okay.
that holds iron.
Already.
Phe2,
Already. You told them already.
Phe2, yeah. Hemoglobin is a protein that holds iron, yeah. Iron is a conductor of oxygen, so it attaches the oxygen molecules. But when you breathe in oxygen, it gets breaking down, yeah, through your alveoli, yeah, or your bronchus area.
Sorry, uncle.
You got a camera behind you.
I'm sorry, man.
Nah, that's alright. That's alright.
Sorry, Paul. Look what I'm doing. Silly of me.
Nah,
No, that's alright, man. We just
This is for my channel, so everything is
Sorry, man.
natural
Yeah,
thing.
God bless you.
We're trying to talk knowledge here and let everyone know what's happening.
Now it's a community
Wise
thing.
thing,
It's a
wise
communal.
thing,
It's a
wise
communal thing. So
Wise thing.
definitely. So when you breathe in oxygen or air ain't just oxygen. Air is accompanied with, for example, pollution. But most of it is nitrogen. 80% is nitrogen. Only 20% of the breathing in is oxygen. So even that's a misnomer.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? When you think
Yeah.
about air or breathing in air, we think, oh, it's just oxygen. or just a little bit of pollution. We forget nitrogen. Nitrogen is 80% of the air that we breathe. What is nitrogen for? It's for your DNA.
Yeah.
Your DNA is made out, RNA is made out of nitrogen bases. That's what it's called, nitrogen bases. This is RND. Was it thalamus? But tamine.
Remember, they don't know
Sales.
those words.
Oh
They
man.
don't know these
No,
words.
they might do.
What, wait,
You-
wait.
you-
No. Yeah.
I
Let me
don't
get
know.
back.
You don't know about people. People know what's going on.
Facts. I'm gonna break it back down to what we were talking about. So red blood, when you breathe in air, 80% is nitrogen, 20% is oxygen. Where that it goes through your respiratory tract into what you call your Broca's area. Yeah, within the Broca's area, you've got tiny little balls called alveoli balls. Alveoli balls is where the conversion of carbon dioxide and oxygen gets pushed out. Yeah, a lot of people. I'm gonna kick some knowledge right now. So, if it's just wanna come and listen, bring the, you know what I mean? Deep.
Is it down to food?
It's gonna be a part of. I'm talking about red blood cells and how.
Yeah, red blood cells.
Yeah.
Someone asked me about white cells.
Yeah, that's all the immune system. That's all immune system.
Immune
is about.
system.
Yeah. We can talk about the lymphatic system in a minute. So, as you breathe in, but everything that we eat, everything that we consume has to be broken down in microforms for the transportation and the utilization of our cells. You get it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So when you breathe in oxygen. Oxygen is like O2. Yeah, O2, so I mean that two atoms that forms oxygen, yeah? It can split. That's another scenario that we can talk about, but I'm not gonna because it's been too much. I can show you how oxygen actually causes cancer cells.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. It's a bit
So
deep.
things what we need are good for us. Can
That's
still
my whole
be-
point.
That's why it's always balance.
Balance. And everyone's
come back to
fighting to,
balance.
everything's fighting to exist. So let me not bamboozle you with that, because that's another topic. So oxygen we breathe in, it gets into your respiratory tract, enters into what you call your Broca's area. I'm talking about the lungs now, yeah? And then the alveoli balls. The alveoli balls is small little balls that convert, that transport the oxygen within your blood circulation and then and take in carbon dioxide, yeah? For you to breathe out. You see it? So, but what do you think, how do you think carbon dioxide is breathing out of your body? Where does it come from? Carbon
Lungs,
dioxide.
no?
Yeah, but what produces the carbon dioxide in your body for your lungs to breathe it out?
Don't know.
That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna show you now. So now, your alveoli balls, yeah? Alveoli sends the ions, because like I said, everything gets broken down. The atom gets split into smaller micronutrients, yeah? Or ions, yeah? That gets sent to your the circulation, yeah? The blood circulation, yeah? Like I said, the blood cell is got what you call hemoglobin. Hemoglobin is a protein that has iron, yeah? But the iron within the hemoglobin is a negative charge. The positive charge, yeah, of the oxygen would attach to it, negative and positive. We're talking about electrical currents attached to it. Red blood cells, what do they do now? It travels into what you call the heart. The heart is electromagnetic radiation, so it's got more electric or electromagnetic than the brain. So it creates an electrical charge for it to pump the blood to where it needs to go all around your body. I'm talking about your arteries to your blood capillaries. You know what I mean? So every part of your body needs that system for where the blood can transfer, so it can drop off oxygen. You see it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So your arteries is where your blood flows in, and then your veins is what is the it's like flow return. Not like flow. No one finger going forward, fingers to go back. Thing goes forward,